What is the most desperate thing you've ever done for somebody? I want you to...
It's my turn. This is the worst. This is the worst. I basically agreed to his terms. His terms is basically that I could only date, sleep with him, but he could see other gyal. So only one of us was in a relationship. He even called me his property. He was like, you're my property. You belong to me. So, yeah, I wasn't allowed to see other guys. I wasn't allowed to be with other guys. I agreed to his terms because I thought if I waited patiently and played my position, he would pick me.
Foolish girl.
Choose me. And I would be the one that he would, like, wife in the end. So I put up with it. I wasn't going to put up with it forever, but I thought if I play my position for, like, maybe, like, 6 months, he would choose me. What kind of nonsense, degrading BS is that?
It's truly nonsense.
And then it gets worse. So whilst I'm playing this position and I'm trying to like just put it in the back of my head that he's basically cheating other girls, I was seeing signs. So when I go there, there would be lip gloss, mascara. There would be things like left around.
The foolish
so
boy.
It's like a constant reminder that there's other girls been here. Maybe yesterday, maybe 2 hours ago, maybe 5 minutes before you got here. There was one time that we was cheating and a girl was buzzing up his apartment like crazy. There was another time we was cuddling in bed and a girl buzzed up. Not even buzzed up. She was at the door. I don't know how she got to the door. But yeah, she was at the door buzzing. Sorry, knocking. Her door knocking. He goes to the door to let her in. All I hear is shuffling. And she starts smacking him up. And she's crying. She's in tears. She's emotional. So, like, at this point, it's not even like I'm the only one he's in an emotional connection with. Because why is this girl crying? Why is this girl crying? Why is this girl emotional? Why is she punching him up? And the worst of everything, I'll be real with you, is like there was times we would link up and yeah, I know. There was times we would link up and we would be cheating and I could feel their energies. Do you know what I mean? Like if you sleep with enough people,
it's the spirit.
Like their energies, they like, I feel like you take their energies with you. So I feel like he was I just sometimes felt like he was doing me, but he was doing everyone. I just felt a lack of connection, and I could just feel their energies in the room. I didn't feel like I just didn't feel like a connection between my soul and his soul. It just felt like it was all messed up. And yeah, that's the most desperate thing I ever did. Embarrassing.
Yeah, y'all already know why I paused it right there, so you could see that shit on her head. So let's go ahead and get that straight. Get that out the way. That's why she's like, yeah, I know. Anyway. See, y'all women agree to these terms with these men. Now, you don't have to. She said it out of her own mouth. She agreed to the terms because she thought if she wait long enough, she play her position, she's going to be the wife. Oh my God. I mean, what? See, and now you want to come back and you want sympathy. I don't feel sorry for you because you agreed to it. He told you who he was and you agreed to it. What is it about these guys that y'all agree to these fucked up relationships? Not only are you saying verbally agreeing to it, you would agree to it because you stay with these guys when they start doing crazy nonsense. So what is it about these guys? You know what I'm saying? You'd rather be with those guys than be with the one that will honor you, cherish you, love you, worship you. You see what I'm saying? So you rather go and be with these other guys. I'm sorry, I can't feel sorry for a woman who does these things and then later on want to call themselves the victims, I guess you could say. Want to make it seem like they didn't do no wrong or whatever, when it's all them. And the reason why I'm saying it's all her is because She said she agreed to it. And you see it right here in the caption that she put on her video, I agreed to a one-sided relationship. So he told you what he wanted. He wanted you to only be with him while he was going to be with other women. So, you know, what you know what I'm saying? So what do you want? You got what you asked for. You got what you wanted. You got what you agreed to. It's just like working a job. Hell, you know the job only pays you $10 an hour, so you can't get mad at how much the job pay if it don't pay much. You agree to it. They saying, well, we only paying $10 an hour, so and you say, okay, that's fine. But now you realize you ain't making enough money to pay your bills. You can't get mad because you agreed to those terms. Yeah, it is messed up that he's like that, but the man told you in the beginning who he was. So, what do you want? That's all I want to know. What do you want? I'm, you know, I can't get mad if I go and buy a house and my mortgage every year is like $100,000, and if I can't afford that, I can't get mad and now be like, man, I don't know why this house costs this much money. I agreed to the terms. Same if I buy a car. Let's just say that car is $50,000 a month to pay it off. I can't get mad because I agreed to the terms. So I'm trying to figure out what do y'all want? You know, it makes no sense. Yeah, it is messed up he puts you in that kind of situation because usually with y'all women, when y'all get emotional, y'all start doing crazy stuff. And anything could have happened to her. But again, you agreed to those terms. There is no way around it. The man told you who he is, what he wanted from you. You plainly said out of your own mouth, you thought if you played your position long enough, he would pick you and marry you. So I want to know, what is it about these guys that y'all are so willing to put up with nonsense to be with, but these guys that won't treat you like that, y'all will ignore them. Then later on come crying and whining that this guy mistreated you, when you the one that agreed to these terms. It ain't got to be like a verbal term either. Once you see that this guy is no good, don't want to work, or not paying you any attention, don't want to marry you or whatever, and you stay in the relationship, that's on you. You wasting your time by staying with this guy. I mean, no matter what the situation is, if it's not what you want it to be, at least 80, I'm gonna say at least 70% of what you want in a relationship, then why you staying? Come on. I mean, y'all have to make this make sense. And then you want to get on social media, tell your story, want somebody to feel sorry for you. And then you want, I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah. No, Once these, okay, I cannot get mad if my wife told me, if we get together, right off the bat, she told me that I need to worship the ground she walk on, excuse me. I always said, okay, peace, bye. I don't care how beautiful she is, and she is sexy than a motherfucker. Woo. But anyway, I don't care how beautiful she is. If you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bye, peace. Nah, I can't do that. Because you telling me right now, the relationship is all about you. What about me? You see what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she would say the same thing if this was me. If I would have told her, look, I ain't never trying to get married. I ain't never trying to have kids. She would be like, okay, ain't no need to wasting each other's time. Bye. You get my point? Tell me Why should I feel sorry for you? I mean, this would go for a guy as well, too. If a guy was, once you realize who the person is, whether they come straight on out and tell you in the beginning, or you find out later on through their personality or whatever, their lifestyle, whatever it is, once they tell you who they are, why should I feel sorry for you that you decide to stay with that person? I've said that about guys too. Can't deal with these ghetto ratchet women, all this craziness and mistreating you, only using you for your money and stuff like that. I don't feel sorry for those guys either. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm stuck on that because she told her story. And it is messed up that this guy's like that. It is messed up. But I cannot understand why would you stay with him. He was straight up honest, told you who he was. He told you who he is. So what's the problem? Yeah, I'm waiting for an answer. You agree to it, but what's the problem?